How do you feel when someone says to you, I'm busy? Now, a comment like I'm busy is common, but has the capacity to evoke a number and range of emotions and responses. Now, can you type in the comment box how you feel if somebody has said to you, I'm busy? Now, I guess these feelings may range from, oh, poor X, they are working so hard, or Z does not have a work-life balance. And it can also extend to, I'm not their priority, or they are making excuses. Of course, it depends on the relationship and the level of trust to some extent. So today, let's discuss the impact of the term busy on relationships. Now, if you haven't already, please watch my video on why we feel busy. One can only carry so much load at a time. Now, when we try carrying more activities or more work than our capacity, something has to give. Now, in life, often it's our relationships that take the brunt when we are constantly busy, stressed, or time pressured. Of course, the context, the purpose, and the actual relationship defines the response as well. It could be different at work if this is a way of telling someone, you look here, I cannot take on any more at this stage, or I might not do justice to what I'm already doing if I take on more, or hey, I don't have time to chit chat because I have to finish my work and get home. Then one is consciously or subconsciously seeking a certain response from others, and people, majority of them, will take the hint. One gets the desired response, work-related outcomes, maybe promotions, maybe personal ambitions met. But have you ever stopped to consider the impact or the emotions that it evokes in others? Each one of us sees the world through our own mind lens, the prism through which we view the world. And this means that there could be a range of emotions and therefore different responses from different people. Now, there could also be some undesired consequences at work. For example, missing out on networking or collaborating opportunities may affect work productivity. And if not that, it could leave an individual very lonely if others start to withdraw. And it happens when you constantly say you are busy, others may slowly withdraw. So what about personal and social context? Now, we all know that in order to have a meaningful connection, every relationship needs nurturing. Now, think of a plant. It needs water, air, soil, sunshine, fertilizers, and of course, care in optimal amounts to grow. Similarly, our relationships also need optimal amounts of time, care, attention, engagement, responsiveness, and affection to thrive. When we are time pressured, stressed, or we are struggling ourselves, we are less responsive to others' needs, and even without knowing, we might have disengaged even when we are with them. Do you find yourself thinking about other things when you are with a loved one or a friend? Now, in this scenario, you may just be fulfilling an obligation to give time to the other person, but you're not actually connecting with them emotionally or in a meaningful way. You may wish to stop and think of the emotions that this generates in the other person. Most may be understanding for a while if they know the context that, so-and-so is busy, but without realizing, if this becomes chronic, the connection changes. If you're unable to fulfill the emotional needs of the other, you will find that slowly the other person starts to have their emotional needs met somewhere else. They may have other friends, or they might find other hobbies. For example, if you keep saying no to a friend to meet them for dinner, they will stop inviting you. Same would be with your partner. They will get busy somewhere else. Because human beings have an amazing capacity to outgrow a void. Now, on the other hand, some might think, well, I'm not their priority, or he or she is deliberately avoiding me. And this can in turn impact on their confidence. Well, I'm not fun to be around. They don't value me. And it could lead to feelings of resentment and negativity in a close relationship. You could lose friends also. Sadly, it can lead to conflict, which adds to pre-existing time pressure and stress. Now, I'm sure you've seen how this works out in relationships where resentment and conflict, they slowly erode affection. When stressed and time pressured, It is so easy to lose connection with our loved ones, become emotionally distant, and all this then in turn leaves an individual feeling really lonely. So, what can one do? Because you know what, we are all busy. Ultimately, it's a balancing act and requires a mindset shift. So, number one, awareness and acceptance, knowing what are your priorities, helps set the right expectations. Of course, relationships are also dynamic and our life is constantly changing. We change jobs, we have kids, we change homes, we have home responsibilities, there are illnesses and so many other external factors. So managing this dynamic transition needs to be done with care. Secondly, work-life balance. Make sure that you have a structure, a routine where you have balanced time for all your priorities in life. And number three, nurture your relationships. However busy, make every interaction count. Remain emotionally accessible, attentive, responsive, engaged, affectionate. Even if you're meeting someone for a short period, show affection and interest in their lives. Show them you are with them. Share something, do something fun with them. If you're very busy, send a text, or just a phone call, a short phone call. Doesn't take very long. But overall, make sure you have put some time aside to be with the people you care about and want to retain a relationship with. So, I would like you to do this exercise today. Chart out your priorities in life, work and relationships. Now give some thought to how you have set expectations in each of the relationships and how you are meeting them. Re-evaluate how you wish to reset the balance in any of these relationships that you feel might have suffered. Call that friend, meet your parent, or set a date night with your partner if it has been a while. Remember, nurturing meaningful relationships and connections are as important as productivity at work. Only then you can enjoy a fulfilled life. Watch my next video here, and if you have learned something useful, like it, share it, tell it to all the people you know. Thank you for watching.